dark, foggy night on October the 20th, 1891, in the small town of Bullington, England, a child was born to Anne and Joseph Chadwick. They named the kid James. But little did they know, this child would grow up to make one of the most influential discoveries in scientific history. The one to discover the neutron.
Oh boy, I'm so excited to go to university for math.
Hello, sir.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
Sure thing.
So, you'd like to come and be part of the physicist program at a university, correct?
Physicist?
Great, I'll fill out the paperwork now.
Due to Chadwick's introvertness, he was too shy to speak up and ended up becoming a physicist instead of a mathematician. Way to go, James! But he would not regret it, as this was the beginning of a great development of modern atomic theory.
Cut. Actually, I'm just going to do that.
James spent many days and nights working at the university. Ernest Rutherford, the head of the university's physics wing, guided this young but noble prodigy as he successfully completed his research report, earning him his honors degree in 1911. He decided to continue his studies in the lab of Rutherford until 1913, when he was awarded his master's degree. There he bid farewell to Rutherford because he won a scholarship to work in Hans Geiger's lab in Berlin, Germany. Shortly after Chadwick's arrival in Germany, the First World War started, and he was sent to a prison camp for 4 years.
Oh man.
Excuse me, sir. You're going to have to come with me.
What's going on?
You're under arrest. You are being sent to the prison camp of Big Lake.
Big Lake?
After the war ended, James was released from Germany and received his PhD in physics.
And that is my project on atomic numbers and nuclear forces.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
good. Here's your PhD, James Chadwick.
Mint.
Chadwick began working at the Cavendish Laboratory in Cambridge. He was once again partnered with Ernest Rutherford. The two were bros, so they were doing good work together. In 1923, he became assistant director of Cavendish Laboratory. Him and Rutherford were venturing on an epic quest to discover the neutron.
Yo, Chadwick. You know how everyone thinks that there are electrons in the nucleus of the atom?
Yeah, like everyone seems convinced that carbon would have 3 electrons inside the nucleus. So it's positive 3, so 6 protons, and then 3 electrons, and then another 3 out here. The rest 3 orbiting so that it's neutral. So this would be plus 3, and then these would make it neutral. I don't think that makes total sense though.
Yeah, man, like, we can weigh the atoms, but they're way too heavy, man. I don't know how much protons weigh, man.
Yes, you do. We do know how much protons weigh. And I agree. So where does all this extra weight come from? Since it doesn't influence the protons or electrons, it must be neutral in charge. These atoms must weigh basically the same as protons and be similar in number to the atomic number. This would explain why atoms weigh approximately twice that of the number of protons, because we already know that electrons have no mass.
Dude, that's my thoughts exactly. Let's find this radical, neutron.
Neutron!
Chadwick and Rutherford tried many times to prove the existence of the neutron, but never had any luck. Then one day, over in France, something caught their attention. Irene and Frederick Joliot were studying radiation, and the young couple had a great find.
Yo, Fred, let's start our experiment where we hit beryllium with alpha particles and send the radiation produced into paraffix wax to see what happens.
Great idea! I love using alpha particles. Did you know that they are actually helium ions?
Yeah, I'm an accomplished scientist. I have a degree in mathematics and physics.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Anyway, let's get started with the experiment.
Sure, bud.
Wow! When we send alpha particles into beryllium, the radiation it creates displaces all sorts of protons in the wax. We can see this thanks to that Geiger guy's new invention, the Geiger counter.
No, wait, that's sick. The polonium must be giving off gamma radiation that hits the atoms and knocks out the protons.
James Chadwick hears of the experiment the French couple did, and he's inspired to try it himself. He realized that it couldn't be gamma rays that display the protons, because gamma rays don't have nearly enough penetrating energy to displace something as large as a proton.
Narrator, may I ask why you've been following me around for the last 12 years, talking every so often? It's creeping me out a bit.
Don't worry about me. No, don't worry about me. What are you planning to do with your epic quest to prove the neutron's existence?
Well, I think I should redo Frederick and Irene Joliot's experiment. I think there's more to this than gamma radiation.
No way. Prove it.
Well, okay, here's my experiment. I will use this neutron chamber I made to see if I can cause a polonium atom to undergo alpha decay, which will shoot the alpha particles into the beryllium target, releasing neutrons. Using this equation, He plus Be, it will form carbon and a neutron atom. I will use the paraffin wax sheet in between the neutron chamber and the ionization chamber, so when the neutron hits the atoms in the wax, it shoots out protons into the ionization chamber, which is made to detect them. I will calculate the energy it takes to displace the protons in the wax, and with this information I will conclude that it is actually the neutron being emitted from the beryllium due to this equation, forming carbon and a neutron. This will prove the existence of the neutron.
Okay, let's see this in action.
First, excuse me, Mr. Narrator guy. There's radiation involved in this experiment, so could you please step out for a moment for your safety? And also, I haven't had privacy in years. You're always there.
I guess.
Okay. Okay, I'm done. It worked. I detected the neutron.
Whoa! You've done it! Yes! It worked! Oh!
There you have it. There's proof in the existence of the neutron.
James Chadwick received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1935 for this mint find.
What a nice afternoon. Whew. Oh, what should I do today? Oh. Hello?
Yo, James Chadwick, my boy.
Hey.
It's your good friend Sir Edward Appleton, the Secretary of the Department of Scientific Research and Industrial Research for Britain.
Oh, hey, Sir Edward Appleton, Secretary of the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research for Britain. What's up?
I was wondering, what do you think of the odds are that a bomb could be created that uses fission chain reaction to create a massive amount of energy?
Well, with my sweet discovery of the neutron, I think it would be possible that a neutron could split uranium isotope 235 into two different elements. This reaction would also cause more neutrons to fly around and make a huge chain reaction. It could be used as a bomb, I guess.
Dude, want to come work on a sweet secret project cleverly codenamed Two Alloys?
which is a brilliant team of super smart physics guys working to make the first atomic bomb.
That'd be lit. I'll do it. See you then.
James Chadwick, he makes things that are atomic. In physics, he did make a discovery that takes the cake. Look out, here comes the James Chadwick. He is smart, he is tough, he does radioactive stuff. Can he swing from a thread? Probably not, he is dead. Hey there goes the James Chadwick. So what did he find, and where has his work gone? He was brilliant in his time, and discovered the neutron. James Chadwick, friendly neighborhood James Chadwick. In physics, he did make a discovery that takes the cake. To him, physics is not a trick, and he solves stuff it's so sick. And that's who's the James Chadwick.